another video. Today we're gonna do the ranking of the Marvel Rivals characters for this list. So I tried to record this first half, but I had to split it in two if I'm okay with that. And then the other one I already recorded, so I think so. Let's begin. Coming in 20th place is Cloak and Dagger. I think that would be cool to have in the roster of characters. And I also love the TV series. I'm thinking about watching season 2, but I don't want to watch it right now, but so we'll be able to see it. If you guys want me to do and I think their show is great, and then seeing them in Marvel Rivals will be fantastic. I don't know how would they be handled because they are linked together. So I think they'll find some way to do it. So that is it for Cloak and Dagger. Coming in 19th place is Professor X. Professor Charles Xavier is technically leader of the X-Men, if you want to say that. And Professor X would be a great addition to the roster because he can use his mind to mind control people and I don't know, he can be able to fight in a wheelchair and all that. So that is it for Professor Xavier. Coming in 18th place is Black Widow. Black Widow would be amazing to have on the team because we already have Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye. And I think it would make sense to complete the team with Black Widow, and so that is it for Black Widow. And that's his Bishop. I think Bishop will be a great addition to the team. I love that Days of Future Past episode with the X-Men, from the X-Men the animated series, and see him on that would make sense in Marvel Rivals. But in a future season, we'll talk about that, but not right now. So next up is Nico Marrow from the Runaways team. So I've seen a little bit, but she is a standing out of the show, so I think I could give it credit for that. But I haven't seen much of the Runaways, so I can't get an honest opinion on that. But I think it would be much more appropriate to see her in the show. I mean, not the show, in Marvel Rivals. And so that's one. Coming in 15th place is Jean Grey. Jean Grey would make sense because she's the love interest of Scott Summers, and she's also have telekinesis and she can turn into Phoenix. So that's one. And that's in 14th place is the leader of the X-Men, Scott Summers, aka Cyclops. Cyclops would make sense to be put on Marvel Rivals in a future season because it would be a badass thing to do. He can use his laser beams to kick ass. So, yep, that's one. Coming in 13th place is Blade. The original trilogy was not my cup of tea, but I did not really like it that much, but I think it would make sense to put Blade in there. We need vampires in this game, so I think Blade would be a great example of that. So coming in 12th place is Iron Fist. Iron Fist I love the show. I don't care what anyone say, and I think it would make sense for him to appear in this game in a future season. So that's one. Next would be Gambit. In 11th place. 11th place is Gambit. I think Gambit would be a great addition to the team, to the roster on Marvel Rivals, and I think he can throw with cards. He can use his staff or spear, whatever it's called. So I think it would be a great idea to have him on the roster. So coming in 10th place is Elektra. Elektra would make sense because she's the love interest of Matt Murdock, and she is a badass to in the show. I don't know about the Daredevil movie, and also she's a badass in Deadpool and Wolverine, so I think it would make sense. Coming in 9th place is Luke Cage. Luke Cage is the ultimate badass. I love the second season of the show. First season is not that good. The second season was much better. And I think it would make sense to put Luke Cage in this game in a future season. So, and then he can kick a lot of ass in this game. So that's coming in 8th place is his love interest, Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones will not make much difference to Luke Cage, but I think it would make sense for her to be added in this game in a future update, and she can fight back. So I think it would make sense to put her in this game, and I also love the show. And then I would love to see her getting added to this roster. So that's one. Coming in 7th place is Miles Morales. Miles would be a great addition to the team. He won't make much difference to Peter Parker, but the only difference he would have is the electric thing. And I liked Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. I think it would be a great idea for Miles to be added into the roster and not as a suit for Peter Parker. So that is it for this one. All right, I'm going to go to the other camera and I'm going to stop here and then use the other half for the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Phone. All right. And where's I? Oh yeah, coming in 6th place is Spider-Gwen. I think she'd be cool to add to the roster of characters. I've seen her in Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, and she should be a great addition to the roster. So that's it for Spider-Gwen. Coming in 5th place is Rogue. X-Men 97, and that was her best appearance yet. And I think her in a game like this, in a future season, I think it would make sense for it. So just hope she gets added in a future season. So that is it for Rogue. Coming in 4th place is X-23. Laura, aka X-23. She needs to be added in the game in a later season, but she won't make much difference to Wolverine, which I'm going to get into later into the video. So that's 23. She has claws. She has abilities, and I think it would make sense for her to be added in the game in the future, so we can be able to hit some ass with her. So I think that's it for that's 23. All right, coming in third place is the man without. Wait, before we get into the top three, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Videos or streams in the future. So, coming in third place is the man without fear, the ultimate badass, motherfucking Daredevil. Daredevil is a must-needed character for this game because I love the Netflix series, and I can't wait for his upcoming series, Born Again. And I think it would make sense for him to appear in it, to appear in Marvel Rivals, and you have to use enhanced senses and all of that shit. So I think that is it for Daredevil. My runner-up is Deadpool. Deadpool is a must-needed character for this game, and he can regenerate, he can shoot, he can jump, he can basically do anything because he's Deadpool. And yeah, I think that would be it for Deadpool. And coming in first place, I just mentioned earlier, it's Wolverine. Wolverine is a much needed character for this game, and I can't wait. I hope he's a part of season 0. If he's not, I'll be okay. I'll wait. If he's in season 1, then I'll be fine with that. Alright guys, so this is going to be it for this video guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.